Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Hey, Allie.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Danilo Gallinari.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now Atlanta starting five. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, BA. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
And here's Young. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Collins outside. Drops in the 3.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Outside Brunson. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Now here's Hunter. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Count it. Good.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Pass to Herder. Back to Young. Collins a screen. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 5 now. Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Collins passes to Hunter. Outside Young. Capella screen on Doncic. Charity stripe shot. That one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Young. Another one falls for Dallas.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
And he's going for the oop here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And down it goes. 2 points.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Kleber, right side. To the right side. Here's Ntilikina. Drops in the layup for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime work to get back to that level.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
We've got Maxi Kleba, Green out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Good on the bucket.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Right outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And Dallas calls time here. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Herter's checked in for Williams. And it's Trae Young in for Wright. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic right side. Lets a floater go. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Young against Doncic. And here's Bogdanovich. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for two more.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Atlanta foul. Kevin Herter. That's his first personal foul.
44 seconds left in the second. Brunson finds Doncic. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Herter. Pass to Young. There's the drive. And here's Collins for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Collins has got 6.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yep, that one goes.
Such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Hawks on top, up by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
You got it. Trae, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half. And it pains me to say this, but I think we need some insight from Professor Diesel. Secrets to success in the second half?
You want the regular voice of the professor, Ernie?
I'll take whatever you got.
It's easy, Ernie. Whoever decides the EOEP has the extinct advantage.
Wait, the strategy. What is EOEP? What does that even stand for?
Well, I'm glad you asked me, pupil Kenneth. You know this, execute on every possession. It's what I said myself. EOEP, execute on every possession.
Was it just me, or did I hear you say they have an extinct advantage?
Is that what I said? I don't know what I said.
Oh, now, thanks for admitting it.
Oh, we're still on the air.
And let's get to that first half. Talk about the terrific night Trae Young is having.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the floor for Atlanta, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Put the ball in Herder's hands, let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Pass to Hunter. Capella with it. The kick out to Young. Capella, screen on Doncic. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
The shot chart would tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Brown comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in for Brunson. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Herder. And he gets it back. The kick out to Williams. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots over Kleba, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Okongwu. Williams has gotten his first points of the night. Here's Bullock, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Young against Doncic. Back to Bullock. This for the tie! Rebounded by the Hawks.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Outside, Williams. Bogdanovich against Brown. Back to Williams. Over Doncic. Porzingis grabs the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
It's a tie game in Dallas. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Here he goes. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Pass to Young. Up and over Doncic. That shot off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Throws it up high. And it's Capella with the jam.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Brunson passes to Doncic. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that finally gets them back to even.
I wasn't sure they had enough time. What an amazing job to battle all the way back out of that huge hole.
Here's Young. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Doncic against Young. Out to Kleba to take the lead. Collins with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Bullock, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. The baseline J, and it's in.
Trae Young has no wasted motion to get his shot off even when space is tight.
Young against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Now here's Brunson. Herder defending. Just 5 to shoot. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Young against Doncic. Pass to Herder. Misses the 3.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
The Hawks call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Young way outside. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Green. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Ntilikina. Shot clock at 5. Back to Porzingis. And that misses. That would have put him up. Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Bogdanovich, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Ntilikina. Outside, Green. Left side, Porzingis. Outside, Green. Pass to Ntilikina. Yes! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen,
A different look for Dallas. Brunson is checked in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ntilikina. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Herder's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Young in for Williams.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Finney Smith's checked in for Bullock.
all right, rookies coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Down to the line for your Mavericks.
Doncic up top with the drive, and he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Collins. Right side, Hunter. He connects.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Young with it. on the shot clock. Pass to Hunter. For the win! Yes, he did!
Right
It is good!
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
One of the greatest shots you'll ever see. The three with nothing but zeros left on the clock.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Trae, congratulations. You guys had to play with another level of effort and competitive pride out there to get this win.
That's all it is. We try to come out every night, compete, play with a lot of intensity, play with a lot of enthusiasm, have fun. And we've been doing that lately, and it's been great.
We could feel the enthusiasm. Thanks, Trae.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.